I'm going to point, and you guys say tie if it's a tie and slur if it's a slur.
Tie, tie, slur.
Easy to see the difference, right? The tie is the same pitch. Can you have a tie that is has more than two notes tied together?
Yes.
You can. All it does is, true or false, a tie makes a pitch longer.
True.
It makes a note longer, makes it last a long time. And number 5, only it's a form. Flat at the edge of the chair. Be careful right here. That's where it's going to get tricky. So here's your beat. 1, 2, ready, go.
Ta, 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 sh, ta, ta.
Now right here, the little messy right there. Did you hear that? You're going to do key for that one. So do this measure again. Hold these two. 1, 2, ready, go.
Ta, ta, ta.
Yes, and if I do this, would you know how to treat it? Let's start there and see what you do with that. I'm going to do just that little thing there. Start right there. 1, 2, ready, go.
Ta, ta, ta.
Good, and I heard you accent there on that beat, even though there wasn't a ta, which is great. All right, the next one. Here's your, look at all those ties online. All right, now, notice this will help you. If you notice right now that this is not connected, it will help you make fewer mistakes. This is not connected, and this is not connected. So you're going to need a new sound right there, a new sound right there, and a new sound right there. All right, you ready? Here is your beat. 1, 2, ready, go. Excellent. Some kids ask at this moment, why don't I just write all whole notes? Because that's all I did, really. And there are a lot of reasons why, and I can't even go into all of them at the moment. But I just want you to know that sometimes you'll see ties instead of whole notes, and you'll start to pick up some patterns later. Now look at this one. Right there is going to be a trick. Now why am I not allowed to do this? Now, how many beats is this normally worth if I yell it out?
4.
But the time signature says 2, 4. And I'm only allowed 2 beats. Now I am going to tell you this is allowed. This is the only note that can do this. The rest, it's a chameleon. And it changes according to the top number of the time signature. So right now in this example, this is not 4 anymore. It's just 2 because the top number is 2. So you're only going to give it 2 shushes. If the top number were 3, this would be word 3. It's like a chameleon. It changes. If the top number were 8, how much would it be worth?
8.
If the top number were 38, how much would it be worth?
38.
Yeah. So you have to kind of check it out. Now, I could have written 2 whole rests instead of a half and a whole. I should have been consistent, but I wanted to throw you a curveball so you notice it. Because you're going to see a whole rest in a variety of situations where the value changes. Most of the time it's worth 4. It's the only rest or note that does this. Ready? 3, 2, 2. Here's your beat. 1. Ready. Go.
Ta, 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 ta.
I like that you hit that rev a little harder there. Good. How much is it worth here?
3.
Yep. Here's your beat. Ready? Watch your steady rhythm. 3/4 is always tricky. 1, 2, 3. Ready. Go.
Ta, 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 ta.
Okay, let's get that. One more shot. Look up. How many shushes?
3.
Okay. Then hit this accent nice and hard so you get right back into that 3/4 feel, okay? And I would even accent the first shush of this one so that helps you keep the rhythm. You know, the accenting really helps. So here's your beat. 1, 2, 3. Ready. Go.
Ta, 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 ta.
Excellent. So the truth is the whole rest is a variety of values. Now, let's look at, I'm going to ask some group questions. I'm going to randomly call your name, and you tell me the answer I want. Jacob, what does that stand for? Awesome. Ismara, you weren't, maybe you know this, right? Can you tell me the name of this? No, you don't, okay. Who can tell me the name of this note? Kira. Sol, la, ti, do. Awesome. Next will be Daniel. What does that stand for? T. Now look carefully. This is a long way to go. I want Trinity. Can you tell me what this note is? What do you think? What did you think? Say it loud. You're not sure? It's a long way, so it's a little confusing. Jonas.
Right.
Let's check. Ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re. Good job. So when I know it's hard on the spot. And when it's far away, it's really hard. Just make sure you count every single line, every single space. Find T and then go down. You'll get it. Okay, this one you can't see. What does that stand for, Nico? What does this stand for? What does this note stand for? There's fa. And then somebody else. Let me see. Let me get Cora. What is that note called? Let's check. Fa, sol, la, ti, do, re. Very good. See, I count each space once and each line once, and I'm good to go. Next one. What does this stand for? Joy. Me. There's me. Now this one's below the staff, and that's why I'm worried. Ruby. You said T, me, re. There we are. We're at do. It's do. T would have been one more step down on the ledger line. So this is only one little mark underneath there instead of two. This is two marks under it, right? Next one. What does this stand for? Melanie. It stands for what? La. So there's la, and this is one step above the staff, so be careful you count. Jessica. La, ti, do, re. Very good. All right, is everybody kind of getting this?
Yeah.
It's a little tricky when you have to do all that counting. All right, you have 52 today. But put your music in your lap, so I want you to do the beginning first. Mi, sol, do. Mi, sol, do. I would never try to distract you with anything like that, ever. Mi, sol, do. It's supposed to be a pumpkin, but I'm not very good at it. Mi, do, do, do. Do, do, do. Mi, mi, mi. Mi, mi, mi. Mi, mi, sol. Mi, mi, sol. Sol, do. Sol, sol, do. Mi, sol, sol. Mi, sol, sol. My brain's fried. I think I'm having a stroke and a seizure right now at the same time. Mi, do, do. Mi, do, do. Mi, sol, do.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Mi, sol, sol. Mi, sol, sol. Mi, sol, do. Got it.
Take it. Hush.
Mi, mi, mi. Mi, sol, sol, sol. Sol, sol, sol. Mi, sol, do. Good job. All right.
Leah to Sean for checkout, please.
Yes. See, go. Use your hand and follow mine. Good listening. I like how you're saying red. Now remember that during follow the hand, when you're following my hand, you should sing soft and listen. Don't sing loud. Don't try to out-sing each other. It's not a good thing. Listen is your great. Go. loud, you're allowed to sing to get to that last pitch. Then I want to hear it out loud. The last pitch is not do today. Good, London. Now listen to what, this is what I heard London do. He went. Go. It doesn't end on do today. And here's a trick. When it doesn't start on do, or if it doesn't end on do, you are more likely to lose do. Don't lose it. Sing. Go. Do you have ties in this example? Do you have slurs? No. No slurs, just ties. You have 1 minute. Make sure you count it properly. First of all, show me how to count.
1, 2, ready, go.
Thank you. Notice it's 2:40. You have 1 minute on your own. Go.
1, 2, ready.
Make sure you're on your own. Don't listen to anybody but you. Stop. Sing go. Yay, you didn't lose it. Everybody repeat after me. Sing what you see.
See what you see,
Not what you think it ought to be.
not what you think it ought to be.
All right, now, I say this because sometimes in examples like this one, when it takes a turn you don't expect, near the end it takes some twists and turns that you don't expect. We get confused because we sing what our ear thinks it's going to be. Don't. Sing what you see on the paper. Make sure you sign what you see on the paper, and you're going to get the pitch right. I'm going to go slow and steady. Ready? Here is your beat. Now, did you feel yourselves lose the rhythm a little bit? Okay. Now, one of the problems was the tie. Some of you didn't hold it. Did you hear people forget to hold? All right. So watch out that you hold the ties. I'm going to ask you to do that one more time before I assign the points for that. You have got to keep the beat steady, even when it's tricky. Just keep this. Everybody do this one. That's called pulsing. It will help you. If you see a 2-beat note, make sure you hold it for 2 before you move to the next one. Okay, much better that time. Now when you hear a mistake, you should stop, right?
No.
Absolutely not. In sight singing, your job is to survive, okay? Now, everybody switch your hand. I'm going to give you your points. You see, I'm going to give it 125. Now, okay. All right, you guys take your hand, put your paper away, put it here. Raise your hand and tell me what it is we're feeling. One person raised hand. Your pulse. Hold it. Just find it. Find it. Don't talk about it. Just hold it. Get it? Feel it. You can do it here too. Try here if you want. It's a little stronger in your neck usually, but everybody's different. Now, if that thing stops, what happens? You're dead. Now, listen to me. If you do your hand to the beat, like if you have a long note, like a tie, or if you have a half note or a whole note, and you keep pulsing like that, you're going to stay alive as long as you keep it steady. If you don't pulse, you're going to die. The same as this. And then when I say die, I mean, you know, at the end of the last example, listen, don't talk, put your carry up. At the end of the last example, you felt us kind of almost die and fall apart. It's because we didn't keep our pulse going. Now let's sing some whole notes. Go. Now I'm going to sing a steady beat, and every beat you've got a pulse. Ready? Just follow my hand. We're going to do whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, your whole note. So you hold it. 4 beats. Like that. If I change, then you pulse. You can pulse. 1, 2. Ready, and go. Keep that pulse. Watch. So from now on, starting today, you must pulse always. If you have a note that's longer than 1 beat, it helps you. We've already been pulsing a little, and we go do, re, do. That's pulsing, but it's really important to pulse when you have half notes and whole notes, okay? We don't want to die if this stops, right? We're dead. We don't want to die in rhythm.